Hey y'all, so we have been diligently working on our slab for the inspection, and we're so lucky for family that was willing to come over and help us with the rebar, wire mesh, and backfilling. We spent a lot of hot weekends and late nights to get everything ready, but it was so worth it.
Probably wasn't the best idea to wear shorts while doing this, but didn't really expect to do this today. But Jack's nice and taking over all the shoveling because my hands are turning into arthritic little grandma hands. So I'm on hiatus from shoveling at the moment. But I do look crazy. Ooh, sorry y'all. So Jack is continuing to fill in. They ripped out the electrical conduit to move it over here, but we did some digging because we thought we were going to put a water line under the slab. Realized that's a very bad idea. So had to backfill all of that after we set back the excavator. So it's been a lot of digging. So Jack is very kind to finish this up because of my hands. So I'm gonna lay down all the rebar and he's gonna keep shoveling. Most of our challenges have come out of poor planning and has resulted in a lot of extra work. This has caused a lot of overwhelm, but was to be expected having had no experience. And despite the work, we're grateful for the opportunity to build character and perseverance. Alright, I'm gonna start packing up. Jack's finishing one load, but we've had a lot of late nights in a row, so we're gonna go home. We're very tired. So, see you in the morning.
We were able to get everything ready in time for our slab inspection, and thankfully we passed. Next up was to pour concrete, and once again, we could not have done any of this without the help from our friends and family.
process was, in my opinion, actually the worst. I think it was so hot that day, and really none of us that were there had any experience, and so the concrete driver at least was very, very kind and gave us some pointers throughout, and our second delivery truck actually mistook us for an actual concrete crew, so we were kind of proud of that.
Yeah, and I mean, our forms for the most part held up, except for right here. We had a little bit of a leak, and so we ran and got a rock and patched it together. But yeah, for a group of people who've never done concrete work, we were really able to pull it together, and I'm very impressed by the work we did.
Yeah, I have so much appreciation for people that work concrete. So you think about every house, for the most part, at least in Florida where we grew up, has a slab.
Yeah.
And this work sucks. So thank you for all the concrete workers out there. Unfortunately, we weren't able to finish the full slab before it hardened, so we're going to need to go back over it with the self-leveling concrete later before we finish the floors, but truly we are so grateful for all the people that have sacrificed their time to help us make this dream a reality, and thanks to them we now have a foundation. So next step is framing and putting up the walls.